It's Doom here from Dungeons and Doom Biscuit. We're back for part 2 of making this water tower. So looks like my paint has mostly dried, but not everywhere, and I just don't really want to wait for it, so let's get going. So first thing we're going to do is the painted desert base, and I'm just going to get a damp brush, a soft brush that's very damp. It's not very damp, but it's damp. Let's get the base painted brown. I'm using deep brown from the Dollar Tree, and it's not the best paint, but it's cheap, very cheap. This giant thing here was $1.25, and since I've been kind of using it thematically on my western terrain, I'm going to keep doing that. It's working out well. And I'm going to keep going. I'm going to squirt a little bit onto my cardboard to make this faster. There we go. Let's see if I can't speed this up with a new technique of fast. Okay. It's okay if we get it on the wood, because we're going to be painting that wood brown anyways, but not this brown, a different brown. It's going to be hard to paint this because of how tall it is and keeping the frame, so please be patient. I will do my best to remember to do that, but to put it in frame, but I'm going to have trouble. If I had $100, I'd buy some bacon. Yeah, I think that's pretty good for the most part. Let's come around here and make sure we get the edges a little bit. And while it's still wet, let's get light mocha, which I've been using a lot, and some khaki. There we go. So let's get that light mocha. And just gradually mix it in. Grabbing our biggest clops of paint with it. Trying to spread those around so this dries a little more easily, evenly. And with the different tones, just drag them around, because we're not trying to make a pattern on here. We're trying to make this all individual and different. And we're going to get that khaki and do something like that. Same shit. Okay, that's varied enough. I think it'll do exactly what we need it to. Let's clean our brush. And let's get that khaki and Start working on our wood. And it doesn't matter how perfect you do this. All right, so I'm not too worried about up underneath there. But we'll hit it underneath that platform a little bit, and we will lighten this up under here some. Now that pipe in the middle, we're not going to try to get that. We're going to wait and get that in like a copper or something. So leave that alone. We're just going to grab some more of this and just keep mixing it around, making different colors to do our base coat in. We're not going for perfection here, guys. We're just going for some coverage, you know? I don't know what to talk about. Let's see. We could talk about prosperity. Prosperity is the fictitious town in which my game has taken place. So there's a mayor and a sheriff, and there was a madam, but she got shot with a magnesium bullet and killed. And you're thinking to yourself, where the hell did they get magnesium bullets? Well, it was something they got from a special vendor who somehow just kind of has what they need, whether they can afford it or not. His name's Mike. And no matter what they're going up against, he has what they need. Whether they can afford to buy it, though, that's always a different story. He says, we are due to shoot up on a stagecoach full of stuff. And it seems like he believes that angels sing to him in his head and tell him stuff. And he also believes the angels might have filled his wagon. Let's get a little bit more of that paint. So yeah, this vendor thinks that angels are singing to him. And sometimes he knows weird stuff he shouldn't know. But he seems kind of untrustworthy and sketchy. So it's hard for them to just say, yeah, cool, we like this guy, or no, we don't like this guy, because they don't know what his deal is. And he has no intention of doing anything special to gain their trust, because he just doesn't seem to care. He's not going to give them anything for free. He's not going to mislead them in any way that makes them not want to buy stuff or trust him, though. So it's kind of an awkward situation altogether. There's a couple brothers there that are miners in town. They do a lot of mining. But the party just tries to go do their own mining instead of asking the professionals if they can make a deal or figure something out. So we'll see if that changes or if that continues to be the way. We'll see. I put them there so they could, talk to them, get advice from them, hire them to mine, whatever they wanted, really. They fought a buffalo that was like a bullet or bullet. Yeah, that seems special and different. Okay. I think that's good enough for what we needed. Let's go and make sure we clean up any darker brown or browns that didn't need to be pulled up onto stuff. Okay. I'm getting a copper color. This is called antique copper. Oh, this one's broken. The lid's broken. Let's see if I can get a little bit out onto mine. There we go. Looks a little dry and crunchy. That's all right. Yeah, the lid's broken. I need to get some more. I must leave this out to the side and hope I don't forget it. So I can get that, buy a new one of that. All right, so for the antique copper, I'm just going to get a soft brush. We're going to paint this pipe. And I'm not going for perfection. I'm just trying to cover most of it. If a little bit of black or brown showing through, it'll be okay. And this should be good enough right there. Then we're going to do this roof in copper too. Lift my camera up. And we'll do the pipe on the front of it in copper as well. Okay. Now, I don't know if there would have been a copper roof on a water tower. And I doubt there probably was a wooden one. But I've decided to do copper. Okay. Then we want to get this pipe up on here and do that in copper too. We'll hit this whole kind of valve situation. I got a little bit of brown paint mixed in there, and I just don't really care. It'll be all right. Doesn't look like the exact same color as the rest of it, but that's okay. All right. Now let's hit this with an air gun. Whoa. Okay. And then we'll get some wash. And that's right under here. Shake it a little bit to make sure the bubbles get in there. There's soap in it. And we'll just clean this brush out and use it. I don't care if this brush is perfect and has a little bit of that brown rinse water in it or not. Okay, so I'm going to do my what do you call it? My roof. Okay, and I'm not going for perfection as per my usual. Let's do this ladder. Let's get underneath here. Grungy is good here. Grungy is good. And that should be good enough-ish. Let's get that pipe. And grunge that up too. We're gonna get a lot up on this valve. I'm just going to come on the inside here and get these real bright spots that look like they need attention. Okay. I don't see any more real bright spots, do you? If you do, I can't tell you. I can't hear you. You're being not loud enough. We're going to dry this off a little bit. Now, copper rusts blue when it rusts. So now what we want to do It's like a bluish green. Let's get this brush here, clean it out. And let's look for a bluish rust color. So I have this Laguna, and that is actually not going to work. But I'm going to add a little to this, some of this Caribbean. And a tiny drop of medium to light gray. This is called elephant gray. Okay. Oop, that was wet as shit. Okay. No comment. Okay. Something like that. Some water. Some more water. Okay. And then we're going to get where it's wet already. A sponge would probably be perfect for this. Okay. I shouldn't say rust. It's actually not rusting, it's oxidizing. Okay, now we're going to get, with our brush, we're going to leave our brush wet. We're going to get some, like a medium green. This is called palm leaf. We're going to get our brush wet in there. And then we're going to touch these spots kind of again. Okay. Now, just get a small rough rag. Do something like that. Clean that up. All right. I need more rag touching up here. I got way more on here than I wanted. There we go. Cool. That's good enough. It doesn't exactly look how I wanted it to or how I visioned it, but it'll work. All right. So thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell icon, and all that stuff that kind of has to happen to make the algorithm work, okay? You know the stuff I'm talking about. I'm just going to dab this around and break that up some so it's not so blatant. Leave a comment. All that. All the algorithm crap. There's the finished product there. I'll take a picture of it. Check out the website, buy some miniatures if you can. No judgment if you can't. We've all been there. And check out the Discord. Lots of judgment if you don't join the Discord. Join it. Join it, or the people on there will judge you for not joining it, and you'll be left out. I'm joking. It's just a Discord where you can show some of your art, play some video games with me and my buddies, and stuff like that. It's nothing too fancy. Do an RPG on there on the weekends. Trying to. Haven't had a lot of success getting enough of a group to play, but we've played a couple times. So anyways, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.